Welcome in, future meta millionaires. Can you believe this is technically going to be the last video? That's right, the final installment of the John Brda interview / conversation on Twitter. Now, this is part number 11. That's right, part 11. Now, I can go make a part 12 where you will hear all of us talking after the John Brda conversation, how excited we all was. It's about 8 minutes of us all talking and just talking about how excited we was. I could put that out in a separate video as well if you all would like to see that. Comment down below if you would. And this video, we're going to be touching base on why George has been kind of silent on Twitter, why he's been a little silent on social media, and John Brda has been told by multiple people to watch roller pitchings videos. That's right. Bird Lady. YouTube videos. That is exciting. Now, we're going to go over a lot of speculation on this. So let's get to the clip and we're going to go over some talks, the facts, and speculation on this. All right, here we go. Get the volume up for you guys.
Did you ever talk about me, George?
Is this bird like crack it?
That makes me laugh. I ended that where we ended last night's video. He's talking about he's talking to George, and then Syntax jumps in and says, "George," as he talk about me. Makes me laugh every time I hear that about George.
He doesn't. Let's just say this: his tweeting has gone down quite a bit because his attorneys are telling him not to do that. So, but he watches. I know he does.
So there you go. John Brda, consultant of MetaMaterials, confirmed. That's why George has very limited tweets out there. And if they are kind of more business-related tweets in a sense, professional about the business tweets. He used to really tweet to the retail investor. He has kind of taken a step back from that. I do believe that's the right call. Retail investors sometimes can be a little crazy, a little demanding. And if he's wasting time, all the time, if he took a little bit here and there is okay. But he can't be constantly on Twitter. He can't be constantly on stock twits if he's trying to run a company and a business. So I do agree with that. He should post stuff that, is going to be informative to us retail investors and keep us informed as well. So let's keep going here. What comes up next?
All I got to say is I hope I'm one of the first guys that get to go into the new Meta building in Halifax and test all the cool stuff. I want to play with all the toys.
Yeah, I'm actually going out to Pleasanton in about 2 weeks to see that facility. So it'll be good.
I just want to say thank you, John, for everything, man. This has been amazing tonight.
Well, I appreciate you guys getting together and being such loyal shareholders. And
that's right, baby. Loyal freaking shareholders. That's right, man. Like I said, you don't even know, guys. When Brda did his interview with us, we were down dumps, man. I mean, we're keeping positive, but a lot of people was down. But this whole interview conversation just lifted the spirits when we were down at the lowest. And seeing where we're at today, man, it's freaking amazing. Let's keep going on here.
Just know that even if I don't respond to everything, that I'm watching and listening and all of that good stuff. I will say this. I've started to watch the Bird Lady videos many, many times, and I always get distracted. And one of these days, I'm going to watch them all. So,
she's a pretty smart gal. She knows her stuff.
Actually, I've heard that. I've some other people that have called me and recommended that I watch them. So,
guys, you don't even know. Like, that's huge. Like, that is huge. Okay, guys, take a step back. John Brda, the former CEO of Torchlight Energy, oil and gas company, or MMTLP Dividend. This is the guy that knows oil and gas. That's not George. That's not Ken. That is this guy right here. I'm just so excited I can't even speak. For him, for people that know John Brda, to call him and say, hey, look, this individual is making very good videos. She is on to something here. The people that probably know him know the basics about oil and about valuations and about how things are, So for him to kind of come out and make that comment that he's watching it, she could be very close to her dividend projections because we know What's her predictions, guys? 29 to 46. We know she has a sell limit around 70 because of capital gains tax. So I don't know, man. You know that Brda and George have all seen that chart that Tony from Market Moves made with the dividend calculations on it. And what do we know about that chart? That chart was made off Roller Pigeon's math. That's right. Tony used that math that Roller Pigeons had. I believe it was from the ConocoPhillips sale, recent sales of ConocoPhillips, and we applied that to the Oro Grande project, and that is what's doing that. And keep in mind, that does not include natural gas. All those calculations of the charts out there does not include natural gas. Let's keep going here, guys.
But
you really should.
Thank
You should keep her in mind for maybe some future stuff.
oh, there you go. All right, everyone. I'm gonna get out of here. It's 9 o'clock now, and I got some stuff to do. So
thank you, John. We appreciate you thoroughly, man. We really appreciate you. Thanks for stopping.
all right, keep up the good work, everyone. And
Thank
John,
you.
Thank you.
about,
Thank you.
Keep digging. That's all I can say. Keep digging.
Yay! Do I sound like Pidge?
Yeah.
Yay!
Good night, John. We appreciate you.
See y'all.
See ya.
All right, so that was the end of that segment, man. Brda also said that he has basically knowledge of other things we don't know about and other verticals that we don't know about, and he's excited for it. So just imagine when all this stuff can be announced, guys, when this all comes out into the press releases, all comes out, what the stock's going to do. The stock's been moving 45% the past 5 days on really no press release other than the Gluco-wise was back last week, but the stock's been rallying. Here in the past few months, stock could have a press release, could have fantastic earnings. It would be up for a day, and then it crashes down the next month or so straight. So for us to get almost a week and a half of straight days since that Gluco-wise announcement is very bullish. And the only down day we had was 0.5%. We were down one freaking penny, and we were down 0.51%, 1 penny. So bullish as ever, guys. For Brda to get, like I said, just sit there and think about it. Why would John Brda's friends or colleagues or whoever watches YouTube or was referred to Roller Pigeon's videos? What does she talk about, guys? What's Roller Pigeons do videos on? The dividend calculations, the oil and gas assets of the Oro Grande project. They know what her calculations are. And for them to want to refer that to John Brda, and he's hearing that she's very intelligent in her videos, those people know that her numbers are probably almost dead on. So I'm just getting so excited. I'm glad I went back and touched base on this John Brda series because, sometimes it's like watching a movie. You watch the movie and you loved it, but you go back and watch it again, maybe a month or so later, a few months later, and you're like, oh, I don't remember that from the first time I watched it. That's what has happened. People's like, why are you making all these videos on something that's already out there? Because sometimes people don't want to sit and watch a 45 straight minute interview or conversation. So I've been breaking down these segments so we have separate videos to go back and touch base on and give my thoughts and opinions of these comments from John Brda. So that's why we're doing it. And a lot of people's really enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed these series, smash thumbs up, leave a comment down below. We also have other old interviews I could go back. I like posting these out during the midday while I'm at work, and we come back with the live updates in the evening. I kind of like doing that. So that is it for this one, guys. I will probably post all of us talking, being excited for about 8 minutes there left. That was a good time. So hope you'll have a great Friday. Hope you'll have a great weekend. I may post over the weekend, depends if I'm busy or not. But yeah, I'll catch you all next video, guys. Peace.